Pause for a minute and think back about growing up and the experiences you had in school, and I want you to think about how you spent most of your time. And I would be willing to bet it was much like how I spent most of my time. Either one, sitting in a classroom while the teacher talked for what seemed like days and days and days, or two, reading out of a book every day, followed by countless numbers of worksheets, and even more worksheets, to teach us what we quote-unquote needed to know. Well, for most of us, I think we can safely say we lost interest in a lot of those subjects, or we overlooked a lot of interesting subjects that could have been more interesting to us. We could have enjoyed them, we could have went further with them. Well, luckily, education doesn't have to be so foreign and out of this world. In today's world, we have capabilities to put ourselves in their shoes. One such way to bring history alive is by using everyday conveniences, such as Google Map, to relate history to us in our lives. Every year I go to Florida and I complain about the 14-hour drive. I mean, that is a long time to be in a car. But that same trip would have to be taken by the Romans 3 times, there and back, to equal the same distance of one of their marches from, for example, Great Britain to Egypt. Oh, and by the way, it would take them 35 days and by foot. That's not even mentioning any of the terrain or other obstacles that they may have faced. Oh, you may be thinking, well, that's true. Well, luckily, with today's technology, we can also use Google Earth to put ourselves in their shoes, to understand the true impact and significance of these such trips and journeys. By using such technology as simple as Google Earth and Google Map, we can bring history alive and put it into the classroom. This is how we get our students to become more interested and more engaged in their own learning. Our students are already familiar and efficient at using technology, computers, iPads, and etc. So let's utilize those talents and those interests they already have and allow them to apply it to their own learning. We have to stop seeing them as simply toys and distractions, and we need to begin to see their true potential in advancing our academic goals.